Hello, everyone. So this is Dr. Indranil, presently attached with Zenith Super Specialist Hospital in Kolkata. So today I'm going to be talking about a very important aspect of our overall health, which involves the role of no. Everyone is in nowadays society. Everyone is too much habituated with eating a lot of foods, fast foods, junk foods, and etc. So it's very important that we must improve our way of diet and for the better well-being of our gut. And as it's already been mentioned on many other cases, that having a healthy diet not only keeps your gut in progress but also keeps your general health. So it keeps your general health under control, including that healthy diet helps in keeping your blood pressure under control and also for a good control of blood sugar levels as well. Considering this about this healthy eating, so every one of us, most of us have heard from a very childhood that about the balanced diet. So a balanced diet is basically is a diet which comprises of all the essential vitamins, nutrients, macronutrients, micronutrients, all the other things, including like carbohydrates, proteins, fats, in appropriate amount. That is considered to be as a balanced diet. And in consideration with a balanced diet, it's important to maintain a good digestive health because the digestive health is crucial for the overall well-being, influencing everything from the nutrient absorption to the immune function, as well as to maintain the overall well-being of the organism. Not only that, but also to help in proper working of the different organ systems as well in proper balance. So all over the world, there are different types of dietary guidelines have been provided based on the foods and the beverages which are being recommendations according to the populations because the diet including the food as well as the food habits depends upon from where you belong to. For example, like the Asian part of the Asian countries, the countries which are located in the Asian countries are more sort of a rice based staple diet in comparison to the Western countries in which wheat is prevalence as the major diet. So accordingly the guidelines do differ, but the main motto of each and every guidelines which have been promoted by different types of organizations all across the world is to maintain a good digestive health. And in some cases, there may be some discrepancies based upon the type of diet and the place where you're located, but the overall motto remains the same. The nutrients in a healthy diet, so now we are going a bit more details among the healthy diets, that is the nutrients. So the nutrients are divided into two broad categories, which includes the macronutrients and the micronutrients based upon the amount which is required by the proper functioning of the human body. So the macronutrients are the ones which are needed in enough quantity, whereas the micronutrients, as the name suggests, micro means these are needed in a minor amount, in a little amount for the proper functioning of the human body, including a normal metabolism, growth, as well as the physical well-being. So the key nutrients, some of the key nutrients I will be illustrating, which is help in maintaining a healthy digestive system. First of all, it's very important and it's quite popular among the general population. That is the probiotics. So what is a probiotic? No, a probiotic is basically, in a layman's term, it's called a good bacteria. So these good bacteria means that everyone knows that inside our gut we have some bacteria which are essential for the proper digestion as well as the proper gastrointestinal system. So these are actually called the probiotics. The probiotics are the beneficial bacteria which colonizes in the gut, which contributes to the digestive health, which helps in maintaining the proper microflora of the intestine, supports the immune function, and aid in the breakdown of food as well. So there are certain foods which are rich in probiotics. I think most of them have heard about it, like the yogurt, kefir, or the kimchi and the kombucha. So sometimes what happens in today's world, which is very much common, where antibiotics are prevalent in such a huge manner, where infectious disease plays a very important role in our society, and day to day we are covered by different types of bacteria, viruses, and against which we are taking antibiotics, over the counter antibiotics, and even the ones which are being prescribed by us as physicians. So in this regard, the probiotics is very important because the antibiotics does not selectively kills only the disease causing bacteria, but apart from that, it unfortunately it also targets the normal flora as well, which is present inside our gut. And when it damages the flora, which is the good bacteria which are in the gut, it causes various kind of health issues, including the person can feel dyspeptic syndromes like not able to digest the food properly, can have symptoms of diarrhea or even vomiting. So therefore, if there is sufficient amount of probiotics in our diet, so of course, in case of antibiotic-induced dysbacteriosis, where the probiotics are getting killed by the antibiotic, we have to take some probiotics from outside, which are available in the market in different brands. Apart from that, for the day-to-day functioning, in order to restrict the movement problems associated with the gut, having a proper amount of these probiotics in the diet can help in maintaining the normal flora of the intestine and can keep the gut healthy, which helps in overall complete package for the food which you're eating. It acts as a complete package which helps in the assimilation, the absorption of the food, so that it goes directly to the body and helps in the metabolism as well as the functioning of the body. So, taking into context, there is another thing which is closer to that, that is prebiotics. So, the prebiotics are the non-digested fibers which food bacteria that feeds the bacteria because the bacteria need to be feeded, right? So, the gut inside the gut, the bacteria, the good bacteria are to be feeded. So, for that, we need a very important thing called a prebiotics, which helps the bacteria to eventually grow and multiply and thrive in the gut and prevent the harmful bacteria from colonizing inside the gut and creating any kind of gastrointestinal issues. The prebiotics, by promoting the growth of the beneficial bacteria, it contributes to the healthy digestive system, as I have suggested. And the food high in prebiotics are including like garlics, onions, and sometimes asparagus and whole grains. Of course, asparagus is something which also causes some allergic reactions in certain individuals. So therefore, asparagus, yes, it's do act as a prebiotic, but to keep the side on one side, especially those for those people who are high prone to any kind of allergic reactions. So the third most important thing is fibers. Fibers is known for its ability to promote the regular bowel movements because, first of all, the fibers are the substances which are not digested by the digestive system. So these are being used as the bowel movements because they are not absorbed. So they have, when you're eating the fibers, it has to go out of the body. Since it's not getting absorbed, so the entire thing has to go out of the body, and it also helps the other parts of the gastrointestinal system which are digested to go out along with it through the outlet in the form of feces. So additionally, soluble fibers acts as a prebiotic, sometimes has a feeding beneficial on the gut bacteria and promoting a healthy microflora balance inside the gut as well. So most important thing is water. So staying hydrated is essential for proper digestion and nutrient absorption. Water helps to soften the stool, making it easier to pass, and at the same time, the water helps to soften the stool, makes it easier, and also adequate hydration also supports the formation of digestive juices and enzymes, facilitating the breakdown of the food inside the stomach and the intestine. And also, as you know, that keeping hydrated is very important because in case of any acute viral illnesses which are thriving post-COVID world, so it helps in flushing out the bacteria as well. So the next is important, that is vitamin supplementation and minerals. No vitamins, most of them are vitamin A, like vitamin A and the vitamin B complexes, vitamin B12, vitamin C, and vitamin E. Commonest of the all, especially for the female population, is vitamin D3. So the vitamin A is basically the one which supports the growth, repair, as well as the maintenance of the gut mucosal lining, promoting a healthy and functional digestive system. And apart from that, vitamin A also has an antioxidant activities. And the vitamin B12, as everyone knows, that it's essential because it gets absorbed inside the stomach, and the vitamin B12 is very important because it helps in the providing the covering of the neurons, which are the nerve fibers of the myelin sheath. So, in order to prevent any kind of neuropathy or any kind of neurological issues, vitamin B12 is essential and it's absorbed inside the gut. Maintaining healthy gut is essential for the proper absorption of vitamin B12 as well. So, vitamin C contributes to the gastrointestinal health by functioning as it also acts as an antioxidant and enhancing the absorption of nutrients in the digestive system. So, apart from that, magnesium, selenium, these are the micronutrients which has some antioxidant properties, and at the same time it also helps in boosting the immune system and also sometimes promotes a proper regular bowel movements for healthy digestion, and incorporating nutrient-rich. So, and apart from that, the vitamins which has to be taken, vitamin D3. Vitamin D3, of course, the biggest source is the sun. Sometimes, in cases of especially female population who are suffering from vitamin D3 deficiencies, it's very essential because food sources are not enough source of vitamin D. So therefore, it's very essential. Overexposure to the sun is also harmful for our skin. So it is very essential that in order to get proper time to time check for vitamin D3 deficiencies, if you're feeling any kind of tiredness, weakness, or any kind of bone pain or joint pain, and to get the proper vitamin D3 supplementation which are available in the market. Apart from that, calcium is a very important thing, and the richest source of calcium, I think everyone knows, it's milk, eggs, egg whites, milks, fishes do have some calciums as well because it's important because calcium helps in making the bone stronger. Last but not the least, and it's a micronutrient. I think that most of you haven't paid much attention to it, but it plays a very important role. Is like selenium, which is an important for maintaining a healthy digestion by supporting pancreatic function, which regulates the production of digestive juices, which helps in further digestion. So last but not the least, so incorporating nutrient-rich food in your diet, including fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, and fermented fruits, can help promote our digestive health and overall well-being. By prioritizing nutrients-dense food and mindful eating habits, we can optimize our digestive health and enjoy the benefits of a happy gut, and also to prevent any kind of further issues which are associated with the gut. So, in this regard, it's also important that we talk about some of the carbohydrates, like trans carbohydrates. Unsaturated carbohydrates should be taken, saturated carbohydrates, saturated fatty acids should be taken much in our diet because the thing is that these are already saturated, so they doesn't get properly absorbed intestines and can cause gastrointestinal issues. Similarly, taking into consideration the fats is also the same because it increases the level of the cholesterol, the LDLs, that is the notorious cholesterol, quite much, so which can cause further atherosclerotic risk, which increases atherosclerotic risk as well. And in this regard, it's important that apart from these vitamins, minerals, prebiotics, probiotics, fibers, waters, it's also important that to maintain a healthy diet lifestyle. What does it mean, a healthy lifestyle? And a healthy lifestyle means to maintain a proper diet regimen and to have your diet at proper time intervals, to not to go to bed immediately after having a healthy heavy meal. Nocturnal meals should be a bit lighter than the morning meals. After having dinner, minimum of 30 to 40 minutes should be spent. I mean, like for example, for a walk or for exercise before going, because these are the things which helps in as well as the digestion. Because everyone knows that at night body is taking rest, even the inside the metabolism is low. So they're having a dinner. So what happens because of the low metabolism, it causes a dumping effect. So all the foods that have been taken are being dumped inside the body. So it can result significant amount of problems with the gut. Sometimes late night dyspeptic symptoms, like for example, feeling of burning sensation in the throat, and sometimes can also result problems like refluxes. Sometimes early in the morning, coming up with a feeling of some spicy feeling in the throat, uneasiness, or some unusual smell from the mouth, and and overall can also increases the chance of obesity. Those are practicing this kind of dietary lifestyles. So overall, with diet as well as maintaining a proper healthy diet lifestyle, we can maintain a good gut health, which overall improves not only improves the gut health but improves the general health of an individual. Thank you so much.